If you're ready to have a real conversation, stop and listen to this for a moment. First of all, I'm going to say congratulations to Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness and to the opposition leader Mark Golding. Now, this is the first time in a long time I've seen such warmth between the two parties in terms of people. I see them dancing and celebrating and, jeering each other. It almost reminds me of the 70s, the late 70s, when, neighbors would get together and, you know, mock each other in jest. Now, I'm going to say this. As long as Andrew Holness wants to be Prime Minister in Jamaica, he will be Prime Minister because he doesn't just have charisma, he has a formula on how to govern the Jamaican people. And Mark Golding, if you ever wish to become Prime Minister of Jamaica, you better observe Andrew Holness. Observe him carefully. Let's go back a little bit. The best Prime Minister Jamaica ever had was Michael Manley. He actually cared about the people. And in terms of his opposition or his opponent, Siaga, there were little spots of Jamaica that he cared about, like Tivoli Garden and other areas that he was able to keep under his thumb and use to destroy the Jamaican people. Fast forward to today. Now, the first time Andrew Holness stepped into the arena in terms of the interest to become Prime Minister, he said some key and some critical things. He said that if the people do not vote for him, then those who wanted to invest in the country would not, unless he was Prime Minister. So he set the stage to rope them in, okay, by talking about prosperity. And he wasn't lying when he talked about prosperity, but he didn't really define. By omission, he didn't tell you who the prosperity was for. He was building wealth, not just for himself, because obviously nothing is wrong with you trying to build wealth for yourself and your family, but he was building wealth for outsiders. But when he told the people that he wanted to bring them back to the stage of the Buccaneer days, the days when the pirates were in Jamaica, they assumed that they would be a part of that piracy, not realizing if they understood their history, they would have known that Andrew Holness was saying, let's get back to the stage where people will come and prosper. So we see people with hotels, we see people, building all different types of resorts, people coming to the island and investing and buying the best parts. And our Chinese friends have come to help to develop. But if truth be told, they now own Jamaica. Okay? So the prosperity that he was talking about was not a lie. He was talking about prosperity, but for who? Now, the reason why I say he will always be Prime Minister as long as he wants to be is because he understands the Jamaican people. Jamaican people on a whole, when you show them that you care about them, they do not respect you, they do not regard you. You have to have a iron fist like Andrew Holness. And let's go back to the pandemic when individuals were sought after if they opened their mouth to say anything negative about the regime. If they were hiding under their bed, they would find them. And yet for a long time, crime was not solved because guess what? It was not that important because there are times when government see the benefit of crime and so they'll turn a blind eye to it. There's no criminal in Jamaica that cannot be found. There is no one committing any crime or doing anything that is against the law that they don't know who they are or where to find them. Whenever something is important to Mr. Holness, it is going to be done. And he understands that the Jamaican people do not want anybody to show them respect, because the moment you start showing them respect, they're going to disrespect you. They're going to see you as weak. The moment you start treating them like chattel on the plantation, you best believe they're going to love and support you. And so he understood the assignment. He knew that if I keep them under my thumb, if I show them harsh truth and reality, like a parent, there are some parents who neglect their children, who abuse their children, and those kids spend their entire life wanting to impress those parents. That's the type of leader Andrew Holiness is. He is the father that will feed you just before you starve. And he is a parent that will beat you into submission. And these are the children that will love you. You see, the children of Jamaican parents that treat them with disregard and disrespect, these are the ones that they love. And the parents that abuse and neglect their children in Jamaica, these children will spend their entire life trying to gain love from those type of parents. So it doesn't make any sense if you're a politician in Jamaica to come out here and you want to build homes. Build homes when it's time for election. Build homes and create jobs for people just before they cast their vote. Because they have a short memory. They have a short memory. And only when you treat them badly can they ever love you. Andrew will continue to be Prime Minister until somebody add a little extra to that formula. They cannot love you if you live overseas and you have your family back home that you're supporting, that you're loving, that you're giving everything to. And the moment you don't have anything to give them, they will hate on you. They will set you up. So do I blame him? He never lied. He said, I'm bringing Jamaica back to the days of the Buccaneers, the great days. And he kept his promise. So if you're getting up this morning wondering what happened, number one, if only 30-something% of the people turned out to vote, you have individuals in Jamaica who say, I'm not doing this, I'm not falling for this anymore. And truthfully, if all of Jamaica turned out to vote, Andrew Holiness would have won, because he's put there, he's placed there, come Labour right, come run off him out. I am neither PNP nor DLP, I'm speaking the truth. You all love him because he keeps the distance between himself and you. He's superior, you're inferior. He's above, you're below. And unless you're showing that, they will never love you. Marky G, you can come out and play nice and make all the promises in the world. You never would win until you have a iron fist, until you show them I am above and you're beneath me. You will never win. No one will ever win. Andrew Holiness will never lose because he set the foundation. He knows how to reel you in, how to let you loose. He knows how to bind you. He knows how to cast you. He knows how to silence you. He knows how to give you a voice. Cut those ribbons just before the election. Beat and teach is what he does. He deserves the credit. Now, there's also something about him, and there's no sarcasm in this part, that, he decides that he wants to work with, certain people in the world, and he aligned himself, but he also aligned with people who are tyrannical. You see, when you're talking about human rights and all these things, he's not all about that. It's about individuals who have dominance and control. He learned so much from those who governed him all those years and governed his four parents. He understands the assignment, and therefore he is Prime Minister today and will be for a very long time until someone more devious than him understand how to unseat him. So when you see them celebrating in their green and shouting, they have to do that because they recognize that their leader has a quality that most Black folks admire. Someone who can dominate and control them with an iron fist. I'm saying this with no apology. So he would have to win. Stop wondering about what happened. And those of you who never voted, as long as you understand that you have to create your own path, walk towards your own prosperity and build for yourself and keep a low profile, then you're okay.